Okay, let's look at problem number 2. Now this question, we did 2 days of review on a question very similar to this. And so I just want to, let's work through this problem, okay? Matthew and his family are driving from Amarillo to Fredericksburg. The map shows the distance in miles from Amarillo to Fredericksburg. The distance from Amarillo to Lubbock is 123 miles, and from Abilene to Fredericksburg is 176 miles. What is the distance from Lubbock to Abilene? Okay, so let's work this problem out, okay? Let's start with what we know. The map shows the distance from Amarillo to Fredericksburg. You see Amarillo to Fredericksburg. That total distance, the total number of miles that they drove was 463 miles. Then what else does it know? The distance from Amarillo to Lubbock is 123 miles. Amarillo to Lubbock, 123 miles. Okay, if you did not draw a map or something like this on your paper, when you go back and make corrections, that is what I want you to do. It doesn't have to look exactly like this. Your map can just go straight across, okay? Kind of like what you saw in the review. And then the distance from Abilene to Fredericksburg is 176 miles. Abilene to Fredericksburg is 176 miles. Amarillo to Lubbock, Abilene to Fredericksburg. Okay? A problem like this, it's really important to make a strip diagram, so I'm going to do that. Do we know the total number of miles? Do we know the total number of miles? We do, 463 miles. That's the total number of miles that they drove from Amarillo to Fredericksburg. Then I have 3 little chunks of miles that they broke it up into. Amarillo to Lubbock, Lubbock to Abilene, Abilene to Fredericksburg. So Amarillo to Lubbock is 123 miles. Lubbock to Abilene, I don't know that. And then Abilene to Fredericksburg is 176 miles. Okay? What did we do on our 2 days of review? What was our first step with this problem? Our first step was to add what we already know about the total. How many miles we already know that they've driven from the total. Well, I know that they've driven 123 and 176. So I'm going to use my base 10 blocks to do this. 100, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, plus 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 70, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? That is you adding up 123 plus 176. How many ones do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 ones. How many tens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 tens, which is 90, and 2 100s. So the 2 distances that they've given us, 123 miles and 176 miles, what I already know that they've driven is 299 miles. So these 2 together is 299 miles. I'm trying to figure out what's missing from Lubbock to Abilene. I have my total and I have a part. So to figure out the other part, I need to subtract. So to subtract, I'm going to subtract 463 minus 299. When you subtract, all you subtract is your big number, or all you draw is your largest number. So 400, 100, 200, 300, 400, 60, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 3. 1, 2, 3. There is 463 represented in base 10 blocks. It wants us to take away 9 ones. You cannot take away 9 ones. You only have 3 ones. In 3rd grade, I do not want you subtracting like this. okay? This standard way, all right? I want us subtracting using base 10 blocks. That goes for everyone at school, and that goes for everyone who's at home. I want you subtracting using your base 10 blocks, okay? Because I see a lot of you guys were making the disconnect and we're subtracting 3 minus 9, and you're telling me that's 6, but you can't do that. If you put 3 on your fingers, I cannot take away 9. I only have 3. So I do not want you doing this. I want you subtracting using your place value pieces, or your place value discs, okay? So if you need to draw your place value pieces on a piece of paper, please do that. I do not have 9 ones. I cannot take away 9 ones, so I need to regroup. This 10 becomes 10 more ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I can subtract my 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I have leftovers. How many leftovers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I need to subtract 9 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have 5 tens. You cannot do that. So this 100 becomes 10 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can take away 9 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tens left, which is equal to 60. And then I need to take away 2 hundreds. And I have 100 left. So 164 miles is how many miles the distance is from Lubbock to Abilene. If you did not, you need to go make corrections on this, okay?